Hi all. As Marius introduced there, we wanted also to combine the both Power Platform and plus OpenAI. And we said we thought, okay, what we could do, okay, let us build a translator via Azure AI. But our translator should also consider legal terms. If you ever let translate something in a translation service, like Google Translate or maybe Bing or DeepL and so on, you see, okay, it works in some extent, but if you have some legal terms or domain specific terms, it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't look okay. What we want to do is, we want to use an OpenAI model, but as like other things in Microsoft, we have there some alternatives. For example, we can use prompt engineering with few-shot prompting, RAG, fine-tuning, or Azure AI Translator. We will use that prompt engineering here in our example. And what is the prompt engineering so far? You can also say we have a model. We want to inference that, and that is happening with the prompt. Prompt is some sentences. Make for me that one. Translate for me that thing. But what means few short prompting? Yeah. Normal model doesn't know anything. Yeah. It means, for example, if we say make that one, it has some data. It has been trained with some data, and it will get from that data the best option. But if we want to have some domain-specific data, it means we have to give them some examples, and that is a few-shot prompting. And with the RAG, if you think about that, the RAG is also the same, but in the fine-tuning with the few-shot prompting, you have so long prompt because you have a lot of examples at the end of your prompt. But with the RAG, what you do is, you have there a special database. That is some index databases, and that databases have the ability to make some semantic searching. And if you send your prompt to the database, it goes to the index and also gets the relevant data, and then extend your prompt with that data and also goes with that prompt to the model. It makes you don't have all the examples at the end of your prompt. You have only the relevant data in your prompt. That is the differentiate between the RAG and also the prompting. The other one is my favorite. That is a fine tuning. Yeah, it is the best of them. But for that you need a lot of examples. Let me say 10,000 sentences and so on. Also, the training of the thing is also cost expensive. What we are doing is, okay, you can think of that your base model, foundation model. Yeah, it has some layers. Yeah, but you want also to add another layer on top of that with your domain specific data. And it means your prompt say only translate that text for me from that to that. You don't need to give any examples. It means your prompt is shorter. It means, okay, the Azure OpenAI doesn't take so much time because it has to process that prompt. And also it doesn't cost for much in the interface. Of course, the fine tuning is costing something, but nevertheless, the interference and the using of the model, it doesn't cost. And the last thing is, okay, OpenAI had also a service for that, a translator. Our base model, like GPT 3.5 or GPT 5, those are chat models. Chat models means those are trained with the all-day data. They are using for the conversation and so on. But the translator we have, on the other hand, we have also instruction trained data. It means they have very specific data with the instruction, and in the Azure Translate, it is translate. And therefore, the data is also specific data, and you get also better translations. And what you have there in the Azure AI Translator is text translator, document translation. It means you can give some PDFs, some words, and so on, and it keeps also the format, and it can also translate that. Or the last thing is, you have also there the possibility to make some customization. Exactly the same thing. You have a one layer above that. You can also make that and fine tune that, and that calls in the Azure world as custom translator. Okay, I want also to show you now the project, what we have done. Let me show it to you. Okay, for that thing, we need firstly a model. That is my Azure account. You see here that is OpenAI Studio. We have to deploy a base model firstly. And you see here, I have deployed that again already, GPT-4, GPT-35. You can also do base model, fine-tuned model, or some from the Azure ML. Yeah, and you see the base model list. What you have to do is only click on that and also say confirm. That was. And if you want to communicate with that, there is also chat playground. You see, you can also select here your deployments and also say translate for me that one and that one. But we don't want to use that. Yeah, we want that our model, yeah, and our prompt is being used by another softwares. Let's do that. That's also very simple because that OpenAI has a SDK for the Python, for the C# and so on. Let me show it to you what we have done. Okay, that is my prompt, my static prompt. We said, okay, we make prompt engineering. It means I have also to give with that prompt some examples. Yeah, you see here also then from text some placeholder. That placeholder will be filled here by Marius, by the UI, and also legal terms. And if you see the extended prompt, you will get exact that one. You are an advanced AI model, translating legal text from German. You see the placeholder has been filled by the UI, and also we have so many examples there. And that makes, of course, our prompt here very long. It means the processing time of the OpenAI will be longer, but nevertheless, it works. And what we have to do is only, as I said, we have an SDK for that. You see here, my prompt, my terms. What I have to do is only to create a chat client and say complete chat, and that was. You get your response. And we have embedded that in an Azure function so that here we have web services. Let's show that also. For example, that one is my web service. And that is my text to translate. And that is a from to, and model is GPT-35. You can also customize it because we have implemented that. We can also customize that. And then send. Let me, okay, we get this in. It's alles in Ordnung. Has been translated as, how are you? Is everything okay? And that works. Thanks.